Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. So we are now on part 3 of the tutorial on how to set up our Xim Apex device. And for now we have done the firmware update and the Xim Apex Manager that we have to install on our PC or our phone to be able to set up our controls for the specific games. So now it's part 3 as we mentioned, and it's time to go hardware, because till now on part 1 and 2 we were on the software part, and now we go into the hardware part. So before we begin and go any further, make sure to watch the first and the second video, and then you can come back into this one and check out the next step on how to correctly set up our Xim Apex device. So after you have figured out and set up your software steps about your Xim Apex device, now it's time to go with the physical stuff, and I want to show you guys what we need to have to be able to use our Xim Apex device. And again, for all the people that don't know already, the Xim Apex device will let us play on console with our preferred mouse and keyboard, or mouse and keypad, or any other device which you want to use other than the controller. So basically it emulates the inputs of our controller with other devices, so that's what it does. So for consoles, obviously, I want to play with my keyboard and mouse. So obviously we need to have the mouse and the keyboard, and obviously the controller of our console. If you have a 360, PS3, PS4 or Xbox One, you need one of those controllers. I have a wired one. If you have a wireless controller, you need to have or to find a wire to connect your controller to the Apex Hub, because obviously the controller, the mouse and keyboard are all going to go to be connected to the Xim Apex Hub. So as you can see, this is the Xim Apex Hub, and it has 3 ports, as you can see, USB ports. And if you look closely, we have 1 dot on the first USB port on the right, 2 dots on the middle, and 3 dots on the left one. And this is for a reason, because there is a specific way which we can insert our keyboard and mouse and controller to the Xim Apex Hub. And the right way to do it is by inserting the mouse on the 1 dot port, and the keyboard goes in the middle with the 2 dot ports, and the controller goes on the left, or on the port with the 3 dots. This is the only way and the correct way to connect your devices, or let's say your peripherals to the Xim Apex Hub. I saw a video accidentally yesterday which shows that you have to connect the controller to the middle port, but maybe it can work, but I'm not sure. Till now, all the videos that I have watched and guide throughs, they are all in this way, which is mouse, keyboard in the middle, and controller on the left. And then obviously the hub goes to the Xim Apex, which goes into our PC controller, PC console, PS4, Xbox, or whatever you may have, and then you are good to go. But there is a catch. As you see, I have a mouse with RGB, and if you have also a keyboard with RGB and also the controller has RGB, it may happen that when you connect all of the 3 devices, mouse, keyboard and controller, to the hub, and then connect the Apex device to your PC or console, it may happen then the Xim Apex, let's say the whole setup, won't be recognized. You will get an error, and this means because obviously all of these 3 devices, mouse, keyboard and controller, are going to get power from the Xim Apex device, and if you have all RGB stuff, then this will create a load on the Apex Hub and the Apex device, so it may happen that it won't be able to power all of these things up. So before you go ahead and input all of them, or let's say you input all of them into the hub and then put the hub into your PC or console and it won't be recognized, then what you have to do is just pull out the mouse or the keyboard or the controller, connect your Xim Apex device to your PC or console, and then plug back in again the device that you have disconnected. If for some reason you again are having problem with the devices being recognized by your console or the PC, then what you can do is tone down or even better, shut off all of the RGB on your mouse or keyboard or on the controller if it's possible, because all of those things needs power, and obviously this device maybe cannot handle all of these RGB. So these are some very simple stuff which you can consider if you are having problems with your Xim Apex device not being recognized by your console, PS4, Xbox One, or whatever you may have, or even on your PC. So this is the reason you have to shut down your RGB or other stuff plus that you may have on your keyboard, keypad, mouse, or whatever you want to use. Okay, then that was the next step. Obviously I'm going to stop here because, as I told you at the beginning, I want to make short videos with simple steps, so you can be sure, let's say, to be able to correctly set up your Xim Apex device. Okay, then that was it for today. If it was helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel, also turn on post notifications so you never miss one of my new videos, and as always, catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.